This is a world of consciousness. You are consciousness, which the entire world is yourself. In order to change this world of consciousness, we must do it in consciousness, within. Only in meditation can we convince ourselves of a new reality, because this conviction is not logical, but a spiritual sensation, a spiritual saturation. And this is done only by becoming it. Within, in consciousness, in imagination, in the truer reality, we have a stage where we can experience any possible state, in the first person, in complete beingness. Actually, living this life. Imagination within, is the stage where you rememorize a state so much, as you imagine yourself into a state, or revise a fact that was not meant to be, so much so that it overtakes over your consciousness awareness of what is. You rememorize a reality, you rehearse a reality so much, that you only know this, as if none other ever were. You become it. Only in imagination can we entice this vivid life and live in it, in any possibility, in any setup, with any person, item, or scene. Unlimited potential. There we must reach a conviction that it is reality. Only there is it possible. Only in meditation. And remember, meditation is just the complete stillness of body, and turning of your attention, your consciousness, inwardly. And maintaining it there in focus, as you begin the planting of imaginal acts. Here's how I do the work inwardly, as I decide to invest my time in consciousness. First, find yourself a quiet spot where nothing will bother you or require your attention. Sit in a relaxing spot, where your body can be comfortably and loose. You can either put some headphones if there is noise or sit in the silence, both good in their own timings. If headphones, then you can put either some nature silence sounds, or some lovely music that is not really brain distracting, but almost like background that sets you in the mood of focus. Or some chill music that fits the state you are entering into. Since we define first exactly what we desire. Then after all set, you close your eyes, turn your attention inwardly, into the center of your inner self. Side note, because if when you speak and say, I am, before you say I am free, you feel that when you say I am, you get this feeling that is in the center of yourself. Thus, you just discovered where all earth and life is. Within. Next, do one of the following as you close your eyes. Watch your breathing as you breathe slowly, simply observe it for the time being, patiently. You have nowhere to hurry to, you have all the time in the world. Or, repeat slowly within yourself your true name. Repeating, I am, slowly, very slowly, as you are slowly drifting in your inner focus. You do one of these two, and as you do it patiently, you notice that your attention is slowly unhooking itself from the physical, and towards the within, as you start to feel this floaty feeling, of just being aware, without physical specifics. You just feel this focus. Your mind is clear. There is where we begin the work, you are now in consciousness. This is the power that fuels all earth and all the universe, which is entirely dependent on its intensity immersion in it. There you begin to use the questions technique, and ask yourself all these questions from the finale, from the end of your state, and you answer them using imaginative acts which you partake in them in the first person, to maximum vividness, from the after-product self that would be. You ask as many questions as necessary to truly get a full picture of how would it truly be, life after this desire or after you became this, and it is a regular everyday fact in your world by now. This allows you to paint a whole picture, and this gives you access in imagination to actually live this alternate life in person. And make it not alternate, but the only modern day here and now. There you imaginatively partake in it in the first person, and convince yourself of its reality, it being the only sole reality that takes place. As if no another ever existed. You do it to complete saturation, you do not hurry. Your goal is to live this reality inwardly, and there over time your soul memorizes this as the only reality, because your soul aka consciousness sees only what you are being, only what you are only what you are witnessing. In this stage of infinity called imagination, we rememorize our reality into this, we so rehearse this reality. And we become it. We become convinced of its existence. We get up from this meditation so convinced that this took place, that I feel different, my whole mental atmosphere has changed, I am a different person to whom that sat down to meditate prior. I do not release this feeling, I carry it and live from it, as if it is the only reality. And to the best of my ability, I view everything from it, even the same objects I interact with every day. I so paint my life from it now physically, which is all but an imaginal act. If I waver and feel myself not in it, I return inwardly and do it again, and return into it again. And you'll see that it was necessary, because every time we unfold more and more saturation from this inner imaginal reality as we partake in it. And we are fulfilled. Living in this answered desire, as the after product, no longer hungry, because this is an already everyday regular fact in my life, since I can go inwardly and live this reality from the end, as the after product, thus it is real, I already own it. I cannot know a state, unless I enter it and become it. I must so become it, that I cannot go back to tell the tale, I have become this one ideal in the present. Then I enter into the desire fulfilled is a tree of life stage, as we are told in Proverbs. That a state of desire fulfilled, living as the after product in my whole mental atmosphere, is the creative power of God, that births it into being. I hope you like this video, subscribe for more such videos. Thanks for watching.